my dears, and welcome to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well today. I am very happy and grateful that you have chose to spend your time with me. Before we meet our deck, I wanted to let you know about the many ways you can support my channel. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe so I can appease the mighty algorithm and be seen by more people and grow as a channel. If you want to be notified of a new video that I have released, click on the notification bell, or you can buy me a coffee, and the link is below and above in my banner. But any proceeds that I get from coffee, I don't make a profit on, and they go back into buying decks to review on here. And with that being said, let's meet our deck. So we have the Gothic Tarot by Joseph Vargo and the Gothic Tarot Compendium, and he collaborated with Joseph Iorello on the book. And we will look at this baby after we look at the cards. The Gothic Tarot was published by Monolith Graphics on October 1st of 2002. At the time it released, it retailed for $22. Price may be different because it has been a long while. The deck box is 5 inches height. It is 3 inches across and 1 1/4 width. The weight is 8.8 ounces. There is title stackability on all sides. So any way you stack it, you are going to be able to see what deck it is. The deck, it's the box itself, it's not very sturdy. It's pretty paperish. And on the back, you have some little blurb. And you have the Monolith graphics with the website in it. Okay. You do get the complimentary guidebook. Alright, so the cards themselves are pretty much the same size, a little bit bigger, but it's the same size as the deck. So it is a little bit bigger than your standard tarot. And you get this little intro card in the beginning. And that is what the back of the cards look like. So back of the cards, reversals will be given away by the artwork. And so I am doing something different with my tarot decks, and I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison of the cards with the Rider-Waite tarot and then the new deck, to kind of give you an idea of, instead of just telling you how it's different, I just want you to see how it is different, because I am a visual based type person. I have to kind of see things for it to kind of click better. Don't know if you're the same way, but if not, you'll get to see both decks. So let's go ahead and explore the major arcana. So these are dark cards, so it's kind of hard. I'll try my best to show you the artwork, and they do follow the traditional tarot insofar as it has the title of the card as the 78 card deck, and it does follow the major, minor arcana, and it does have the suits, very similar to the suits, but you'll see that as we go by. And Joseph has put his artwork into the cards, and the high priest is been replaced. The Hierophant has been replaced by the high priest. I can talk, really I can. And then you have the lovers. Chariots. Oh, I got those mixed up. There we go. Cinnamon. Okay, so now we have the strengths cards, and a lot of it is similar imagery. Hermits. The Wheel of Fortunes. Justices. The Hangmen. Death. Temperances. Devils. And the Towers. And the Stars. The Moons. The Suns. Judgments. And the World. Okay, so that is our major arcanas. And next up we have our pentacles. The Aces of Pentacles. Two Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, 4 Pentacles, 5 Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 8 Pentacles, 9 Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the page has been renamed Knave. The knights are still the same with the suits. Queens of Pentacles. And to finish it up, we have the King of Pentacles. Then we have next up, we have the Sword suit. So, Ace of Swords. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight Swords. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. Then you have the Knave and Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. And Queen of Swords. And to finish this one up, you got the Kings of Swords. Okay. Alright, then we have the Cups. And this deck is very similar to the traditional, as you can see in a lot of the illustrations. They are very similar. They just have darker themes to it and darker artwork. Not as much detail for the illustrations, but it does give you a pretty good idea if you're familiar with the traditional. You shouldn't have too much trouble with the Gothic Tarot. You have your Four of Cups, 5 Cups. Yeah, see the difference? He's mourning the 3 Cups, and he's still got 2 more, but he's got all the 5 Cups there, so, you know, some of them are similar, and some of them are. You got your 6 of Cups. Seven of Cups. And this one is pretty much she's leaving the cups behind, and he is leaving his cups behind. So similarities in some of them. 9 of Cups. Ten of Cups. You have your Knave and Page Cups. Knight Cups. Queen of Cups. And finished up the King of Cups. Okay, and then we have our last suit of Wands. Got your Aces. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Ten of Wands. Your Knave and Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. And to finish it up, the King of Wands. All right. So that is pretty much the deck. Cardstock could be better. It's thin, and honestly, I would be kind of afraid that this deck would rip, maybe. But the cardstock, yeah, it could be better. Okay, then you get the little guidebook with the deck, and it goes into the major arcana right away. It doesn't have a content page and it gives you the meaning and reverse keywords. And then you go to the minor arcana, and goes into a little bit more about the suits, and let you pause that and read that at your leisure. And basically splits up, starts with the wands, and it does the same thing, gives you the meaning, and then a reversal, key cards. Oh my goodness. And then you got your cups, same thing, a little paragraph, and then you have your swords, and then you have your pentacles, and gives you a little suggestion on reading the tarot, then gives you a spread, 7-card spread, Mystic 7. And then you have your Celtic cross. And then on the back, it gives you the major arcana, and then goes into the big book that we will go into next, and does a little promotional blurb. Okay, then we have this big boy right here. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. Okay, so this book goes into more detail, and it is published by Monolith Graphics on May 1st, 2007, and at the time of its release it retailed for $14.99, and it has 224 pages. And I really like this book. It gives you contents, which is always nice. And then it goes into history of tarot. Goes into a deep dive of tarot, and then goes into the background of what went into the making of the Gothic tarot. And I'll let you pause that, and you can read that at your leisure. And then it has a list of all the major arcana, and a little bit of information, what it symbolizes. And then we go into the card meanings. You will get a very large picture of the cards, and it gives you the name of the card. I do believe it is, let me check, the Fool. I think, yeah, that's what I thought. It takes basically the smaller meaning out of the book that comes with the deck and puts it at the top of it. And then you'll have your basic meaning. and a description of the card and what the images mean and the different artwork on the card, and goes into some deep detail about the symbolism in the card, and then tells you where the artwork came from. And he tells you like the Fool was created as the CD cover for the album, because Joseph Vargo also produces music, and if you go on his website, there's all kinds of different things that he produces. And as far as I know, this is his only tarot deck, and this is the only book that him and Joseph Iorlio collaborated on. So basically it goes into the same for the rest of the book. Okay, and then it gives you some really good information about the different cards. I mean, too bad it's not colored, but it's still decent. I still like it. I still like this guidebook. Okay, so then we will go to the Major Arcana section, and all of the Major Arcana are here, which is a nice thing, and goes into the background like they did with the Major Arcana. And you have your little blurb from your little deck again, and then you have your meaning, and same thing goes into the background of the card. The Minor Arcana is not as deeply dived into as the Major. You're basically just given the little blurb and the meaning of the card, and then just a little bit of symbolism, explanation. And then you have your wands. So if he uses artwork, I guess he'll list it on the page. And that's basically the rest of the book. And the title of the artwork is down there, the year it came out. So not as much detail as the Major, but you still get a good deal of information from the guidebook. So that is pretty much let's see. And then we come to the back part of it, And it goes into reading the tarot. And gives you the Celtic cross again. And the Mystic Seven again. Just like out of the little guidebook. Vampire's Kiss. And this one is seeking guidance in love to determine compatibility and discover their true soulmate. And then the Pentagram. And the Gothic Arch. And then you get your blurb on the creators. And this is the author. And Joseph has more books that he has written. So, and then you have your blurb, other things, other books, and music, and you can visit the website at your leisure. And then you get the back of it, and it gives you little teaser cards, and then the little paragraphs. And I will let you read that if you want to pause it. Okay then. So. Okay. So do some shuffling here. And the cards are like playing cards. Material reminds me of that. So we'll go ahead and draw a card and see what the Gothic Tarot has for a message for us. The Four of Pentacles. Okay, so to compare cards, that is what the Four of Pentacles in the traditional. So let's see. Four of Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. Okay. Gifts, legacy, inheritance, and attainment of wealth or power may lead to greed, possessiveness, and spoiling. If it was reversed, waiting and wanting for more, being kept in suspense. Let me move this over. Okay. The divinatory meaning is the Four of Pentacles represents great rewards that are bestowed upon us. Enjoying the trappings of good fortune, but do not be blinded by greed. Realize the true value of things that money cannot buy. Indulgent behavior may lead to temporary bliss, but it may also have unwanted repercussions. Though you may be blessed with abundance, remember to take everything in moderation. Material possessions mean little if you have no one to share them with. If this card is reversed, it signifies insatiable desires and prolonged anticipation. And now we go into the symbolism of the card. A beautiful woman shrouded in a black gown and cape gently caresses the chin of a sinister gargoyle. The Four Pentacles decorate the stone wall beside her, and a goat horn satyr adorns the ledge beneath her feet. The Four of Pentacles signifies the abundance and possible abuse of material possessions. You may benefit from a windfall that you instantly bestow great wealth upon you. Although you may be able to afford a richer lifestyle, do not be led astray by the temptation to surround yourself with unnecessary extravagances. The monstrous gargoyle who sits perched upon the highest ledge signifies the ugliness that can result from being too spoiled and having every whim satisfied, illustrating how too much of a good thing can have negative results. The woman's voluptuous bosom and howling satire beneath her feet suggest the excess of physical gratification and carnal pleasures. Such indulgences may temporarily satisfy your wanton urges, but feeding those dangerous desires will only allow them to grow stronger until they ultimately become uncontrollable. Taking things in moderation will allow you to enjoy life to the fullest. The artwork title, Belladonna, and it was released in 2002. Okay then, so that is basically it for the Gothic Tarot. So let me know what you thought of it. Did you like it? Love it? Hate it? Thinking about getting it? If you do, go ahead and let me know that you got it after you saw my video, because I'm really interested in knowing. And any feedback on the video, any deck you would like to see in a future video, let me know and I'll see what I can do. And once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope you will join me for another future video. But until then, take care and goodbye, my dears.